Hello all and welcome back. So in this video, let us continue our discussion on dynamic programming, and now let's try to calculate the time complexity of the tabulation approach we did in the last video. So if you all remember, in the last video, we saw another approach through which we can solve our DP question, and normally it is referred to as pure DP. In this, we created a DP, you can say it as a list or an array, okay, a DP space where we were storing our answer. So used to store answer to sub problems. Now this again is very important that we were storing the answer to sub problems in a bottom up manner, right? So in a bottom up manner. Now overall it would be very easy because now there is no recursion or anything involved. Let us go back to code and see what exactly will be the complexity of this approach. Now if we see, we are just calling a function. This is just some constant work which we are doing, everyone. So this is some k work. Again, these are all some k work, defining our array, or list of DP, then taking in the base cases. All that is fine. Along with that, now we are just running a loop. Okay, so this loop, as we can see, it is going to run from 2 to n. Now, if my n is 5, if it is 10, if it is 50, of course, the number of iterations is going to increase. So that means this particular loop is dependent on my n. We have seen this relation a lot of time. It's going to be big O of n. And space wise also, we can say that because we are defining a DP array or list, it's going to take a big O of n space, like big O of n plus 1, which is equal to big O of n only. Again, it is pretty easy to calculate our complexity in this manner for a pure DP solution. But the understanding of writing this solution is actually based on how well you know to do recursion and do the memoized approach, right? So the approach using memoization is very important so that we can use or finally write down our pure DP solution. Moving forward in questions, we are going to follow this particular approach. First, we will write the recursive solution. Then we'll convert that recursive to memoization and then to tabulation or pure DP. Now, one thing more, everyone, to understand, it's not that always recursion will be at play if you're solving a question via DP. We will be seeing the example as well going forward. The basic idea around DP is again the same. If your solution depends on overlapping sub problems which you are able to solve, then we just try to remember the overall solution. So that is the thing which we need to understand and always remember. The definition is something which is the truth. Okay. So don't always feel that recursion is the only way of solving DP questions. No. Try to understand the intuition, the idea, the pattern, and what exactly question is asking you to do. Instead of remembering the solution, remembering the approach, that is where I think you will get better benefit. And as we do more and more question going forward, you will get into clarity. This all thing will become clear so that you will be able to write better code. Okay. So tabulation or pure DP. Great, everyone. So pretty sure you must have understood the same. Now we will be starting with lots of question in DP through which your understanding will become more and more clear.